I was asked about Mr. Wilcox and what he meant to the golf program and what he meant at Central City High School. He, as well as many other faculty members, they believed in us as students and they believed that we could compete with anyone. Mr. Wilcox got our program on the biggest stages in Kentucky. As a freshman, I remember in 1975, he got us in the Kentucky Invitational Tournament, which was the premier golf tournament in the state back in 1975. And we loaded up and got in the back of his Chevy pickup truck with a camper shell. And I think there were 3 or 4 of us in the back and 2 in the front, and we took off to Louisville. That wouldn't happen today, I'm sure. But we ended up winning the golf tournament. And as a 14-year-old kid, that was kind of a shock to me, as well as it was to the other members of that team. But it didn't really shock Mr. Wilcox. He knew we had the potential and he knew we had the ability. And he was, not to say he wasn't excited, but he was very calm when the reporters were interviewing him. And it was like, no, that's what was supposed to happen. He laid a foundation that his son took over at Central City High School. Eddie took over as the golf coach, but his foundation led to, I think I've calculated this right, there were 8 individuals that during their time at Central City High School went to the individual state tournament. Regional tournament winners in 1978 and 80. He was a big part of that, even though he wasn't coaching. Mr. Young, Jerry Young was coaching. Mr. Wilcox laid that foundation that got those 2 regional wins. He had 2 regional winners that he coached one. Roy Atherton won while he was the coach, and then Ralph ended up winning. Ralph Paxton won the region in 1980, which Ralph played for Mr. Wilcox as a 7th or 8th grader. So his contribution to our Central City High School golf program was, you can't put a measured skill on, or a measured number on it. As far as when Mr. Wilcox was principal, my senior year, I was his first period aide, and I can tell you that he loved to have fun. He loved to cut up, and he liked to have good, clean fun. But the thing that I think I remember the most, and I think you could ask any one of my peers at that age, he did not take any bull from anyone. When it was time to have fun, it was time to have fun. But when you were in school, you were supposed to be doing schoolwork, school business, and you stuck to it. So he taught me many, many life lessons on the golf course, personally. And I will always be indebted to Mr. Wilcox for what he meant to Central City High School and what he meant to me. Thank you.